So one of the things we interview on, as I mentioned, is accountability. And an example of a question: tell me of a time when you disagreed with a customer, supervisor, or coworker. What did you do to resolve the conflict? And what was the outcome? Based on how they answer that will tell you how they handled their own accountability and what their reaction would be. And that will guide you from there. But it's super important if accountability is one of your values as a company. The next one is, are they proactive? There are a lot of roles within our company that we need to ensure they are a solutions-based person and they're proactive with the solutions they come up with. One of the questions would be, describe a situation in which you forecasted a problem and prepared a strategy for handling, and then how did it go? And this would tell you again if they've ever done that and how did they do that, and if it's something they do commonly or if it's something that they do not so frequently. And that will, you'll know based on the position you're hiring for if that will fit within the role. One of the other things we always like to ask is about their active listening. So you always want to make sure someone in an interview is actually listening to you and they're not in their head just thinking of things of how they might respond or if that response went well. But what you want to find out is if they can actively listen to you. So we'll ask them something, or we might state something about the company, and then we'll ask them to repeat it. And that will clarify if they're actively listening or not. One of the last examples I was going to give was based on company culture. And culture to us at Simply Sold is super, super important. We have built that into how we live every day and how we operate with our customers. And one of the things we want to ask with company culture is, what does your ideal company culture look like? And what are you looking for in your next job? And this will tell you what they're feeling and what they align with, and if it will align with your company values as well. So then the last two questions that we always like to ask, well, two things. Do you have any questions? We always ask the candidate if they have any questions for us. I think it is always great when a candidate has questions, because that means they're curious and they want to know more. They're generally interested. Then the second thing is, what do you already know about the company? The intention with this question is to ensure that they are invested and they are also genuinely curious about the company itself. I like to ask this because it portrays if they've done any research on the company or if they just showed up for the job interview and they were just hoping to get a job. I am Ashley Wainscott, the CEO and founder of Simply Sold Home Renovations. You can look us up. We're at simply-sold.net, or you can find us on Instagram, which is even more exciting as we beautify Austin. It's Simply Sold Austin. We'll see you there.